Hello, I'm John Coyne. Illegally downloading music helps the artist just as much as it hurts the artist. When music is legally downloaded, it takes away from the overall sales that an artist can make with their CD. But it also increases the amount of requests to play their songs on the radio and want for their concerts to be seen live. $1,000 of music sold gives the artist $23.40. Record labels receive about 63% of the earnings, distributors receive 24%, and the artist is off the meager 13%. Who is really ripping the artist off? It's not just about the music anymore. People, such as artists, start opening up their new record labels, start getting endorsements, start their own clothing lines, such as Diddy, also known as P. Diddy. He has his own vodka. He has endorsement deals. He's been in movies. He has his own clothing line. Artists like 50 Cent have his own record label, his own energy drink, his own flavor of vitamin water, shoes, and clothes. Record deals are a lot different today than what they were before. It's focused less on record sales and more on concerts, royalties, features, and singles. In 2001, like I said, about 50 Cent, he signed $1 million deal. In 2003, he sold 872,000 copies in the first week in February, and then by December sold 6 million. Today he sold 12 million of that one album. Nowadays 12 million records sold is next to impossible. If you're lucky, they're lucky if they hit 1 million. I think Justin Bieber sold probably 5 or 6, but that's because little kids buy his stuff. Nowadays artists like Drake sign multi-million-dollar deals and receive more cash for their music. Drake signed Young Money in 2009. He received a $2 million advance. Oh, come on. He retains the publishing rights to his songs and sees over on 25% of his music sales revenues to the label as a distributor's fee. By contrast, the overwhelming majority of new artists sign financially restrictive 360 deals that sap their touring and merchandise income and offer much more restrictive profit sharing, according to Drake's manager said to the LA Times. He released his first album, but close to a month before it was supposed to be released, it leaked on the internet. So he was forced to put it ahead weeks early. Drake said, "Album leaks help. If it puts more hype on the album, it gives. Oh, if I put out music with poor quality and music people didn't enjoy, I think leaks would hurt. But a lot of the feedback I've been getting hasn't been great, so I think it could help." June 15th, I'm still confident. In an interview with Life Files, he sold 1.5 million copies of his first album. His second album, 2012, leaked online. This is it. It leaked, and minutes after it leaked, he posted on Twitter and said, "I'm not sure if it leaked. If it did, thank God. It doesn't happen a month early anymore. Listen to it, enjoy it, buy it. If you like it, take care until next time." He ended up signing 1.8 million of that CD, won a Grammy, and many other awards. He receives $69,000 before he dropped his 2 CDs. He received $69,000 for a verse, which is pretty expensive. Some people only get about $20,000. The more people that like your music, the more you get paid for your verses and songs. He now charges in upwards of $150,000 per verse. He made $270,000 off doing one verse and a chorus of one song. He received $3 million in royalties from Pandora. So you see, no more 12 million records sold. They're lucky if they get 1 million. CDs cost $10 to $15 sometimes. Sometimes they're disappointing, so people don't want to go out and waste their $10 to $15, which is why iTunes came up and they started buying these singles for $1 to $1.50 a piece. Nowadays, artists like Justin Timberlake, Lil Wayne, and The Game are live streaming their albums throughout the internet so you can get a taste of their album and see if they really want to buy it. This is kind of taken away from people wanting to illegally download the music because they're listening to the album, they like it, and they end up going to buy it if they're real fans. One of the artists actually did their music over the radio station and got a lot of hype and sold a lot of copies of their CDs. Artists also put out mixtapes, which are free music, to create a buzz for their album, try and make more record sales. So this too also takes away from people illegally downloading their CDs, because they get their free music, they get a taste of what's coming for the album, and they get more excited to see what's going to come. Artists like to put throwaway tracks on the mixtape and turn it into multi-million-dollar singles from people requesting that one song they heard for free on the internet to hearing it played on the radio. Justin Timberlake just came out with a CD. His one song, Student High, which I'm sure everybody's heard on the radio, or if not on TV, if not a commercial, over and over and over again. That song leaked. People got excited for it, got excited that he was coming back. Now he's got to deal with Bud Light Platinum. You hear the commercials, see the commercials on TV, you hear the song on every single radio station. That is where the artists are getting paid from. They're hardly receiving any money from their CDs, so illegally downloading their CDs isn't hurting them as much as it's hurting the distributors and the labels. Websites like Hot New Hip Hop put songs up that are on the radio, but then take them off for you to just listen to and not be able to download. Okay. And then some artists take that one song that's requested on the radio, make millions of dollars off just that one song. So singles seem to be where the money's at compared to getting the album. Before there was just Napster and stuff like that, you can just, there's only one place to get music from. Now you can just Google it or YouTube a video and YouTube rip the song right off. So illegally downloading music is pretty easy nowadays. All this being said, it's almost impossible for albums not to leak. If they do leak out and people start to download them, sometimes governments shut those sites down after about a week or so, so there's not too much of the album getting out. Good music will sell. Illegal downloading will lead to more requests for the radio. Like I was saying about Justin Timberlake and his stuff, he's doing a concert where tickets go from $66 to $725. So farther away is cheaper, closer up is more expensive. At Citizens Bank, they can hold upwards of 43,000 people. If that's sold out at an average for $100 a ticket, that would make $4.3 million just from one concert. Think about how many cities they go to. They go and sell a CD, say $10, $15 a piece, they sell $1 million of that. It's only $15 million. They can make more than a quarter of that in just one city. So the concerts are really where it's at. Their endorsement deals. So who really says that the artist needs to be having multiple cars, multiple houses, and all this lavish stuff when they're really doing the job of their dreams? Legally downloading music doesn't hurt the artist as much. It's messed up.